And this continental competition of basketball. And as mentioned, our host tonight coming off the back of a very easy playoff round against Maccabi Ramedia. Why? Our visitors tonight, the second place holders of Group C here in the Basketball Champions League, have had a long break from Basketball Champions League. The last game was in fact against Rosa Radom in the regular season. Already some round of 16 fixtures. Ike beating AS Monaco very narrowly. Pauk, also the fellow countryman of Ike, taking on Tenerife. UE Baskets tying their first leg game against Banvit. And other fixtures tonight see Aris currently take on Asfel Villeban. Dinamo Sassari hosting Le Mans Sartre. And Umanare Venezia take on Sintigas Avellino of Italy. Some very good, exciting fixtures here in the round of 16 in our first leg. But tonight, it is about Neptunas Klaipeda of Lithuania and our host, MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg of Germany. But lots to be asked on Majeka and Jirai Grant, as they've got very big roles to play here on the road. Remember, we play by aggregate, so they must play well enough tonight to go home with not too big a deficit. But you know, in their minds, finishing second in Group C, they'll be thinking they can come in and win this game. Martinez Majeka, the top scorer, along with USA, Jirai Garant, who played his college basketball at Clemson University. Now finds his trade playing in Lithuania. And as for our host tonight, MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, coming off two very big blowouts in game 1 and 2 for the first and second legs against Maccabi Ramedia. Very impressive performance by Chad Toppett in the first game when they played away in Israel, scoring just over 20 points. Last week, the likes of Kelvin Martin, Dave McCray, Kelly Cotton, along with Johannes Thiemann, banging around, causing a lot of problems for the low post players, the Israelis. You have to have a big performance because they want to win here tonight, going into the second leg, as they did in the last round, with a high lead, so they can move on to the next round here in the Basketball Champions League. A player to watch out for is that man, Jack Cooley. Jack Cooley, unbelievable player here in the Basketball Champions League, averaging 14 points per game, along with 6.9 rebounds. A very emotional player, very physical. Last week had a very impressive performance, getting 4 and 1 plays against Maccabi Ramedia. And it is a big night tonight for the Lithuanians, because they know they got to contain Jack Cooley. Jirai Grant with his game face on, very focused. What better way than to pick up a big victory tonight here on the road in Germany, to go back to Lithuania with the belief that you can go on to the next round in the birth season of Europe's finest continental competition, the Basketball Champions League. The biggest test for Neptunas Klaipeda tonight is going to be to keep Jack Cooley off the boards, to stop the transition of MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. They are a team that like to get out in the break with the likes of Kelly Cotton, Clifford Hammonds. So it's a very big night for their players. Jirai Grant has got to play physical. Martinez Majeka, their top scorer, 32 years of age. But his game says it all, that he's got years left in him. Unbelievable veteran and player. We've seen averages 11 points per game here in the Basketball Champions League. They're going to have to play collectively and together. They're going to come up with anything here tonight on the road. Remember, we do play by aggregate here in the Basketball Champions League, so it could finish a draw, and we could go back to Lithuania with a tied score. Neither team is going to leave tonight with a deficit. Chris Hammonds big role to play in the backcourt tonight with Kelly Cotton. Man right there from Wichita State University, native of Georgia. David McCray is going to need him to light it from the perimeter. Not so loud in his last game, quite quiet. We know what he's capable of. He's one of the top scorers. Kelvin Martin played phenomenal last week. Drew Crawford, very quiet as well. But if Crawford get his outside game going, he can give these fans a lot to cheer about. You can listen to the atmosphere. It was like this last week when Maccabi Ran-Media came here, and the atmosphere can be absolutely electrifying. Very passionate basketball fans here in Germany. Johannes Thiemann, a physical dominating force in the low post, an excellent post defender, able to dominate and control the paint. Toppert can get his outside game going tonight. He can really spread the defense, make the defense shift. He can light it up from the perimeter. Jack Cooley, formerly of the Utah Jazz, very cerebral basketball player. What Neptunas Klaipeda cannot afford is to get into one-on-one confrontations with him. He feeds off that energy. We'll just introduce you to our officials. We are proud to say that we have some of the finest officials here in Europe, the Basketball Champions League. Murat Berchik, Yorgos Porstandis. I've missed the last third one, but we will shortly give it to him soon. We're proud to say that we have some of the finest officials here in the Basketball Champions League. We'll just show you our starting lineups. Starting lineups from Neptunas Klaipeda. At the point guard rows, Mindaugas Gerzunas, partnered in the backcourt with Martinas Majeka and Christopher Franklin Lofton. Inside, Uriah Grant will be partnered up by Mindaugas Kancinas. It's a very big lineup they've gone with. The question is, can they play with the end-to-end basketball of MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg? Coach Danis Adamatis very pleased with how they did in Group C, finishing second place. They know tonight they've got to have a good performance if they're going to go home. They don't want to be going home with a deficit. They want to go home either in front or in a situation where they know they can control their own tempo in the home court. But MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg will have something to say about that. And the starting lineup for MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. Inside, Kelvin Martin is partnered by Johannes Thiemann, which means they're going to bring Jack Cooley off the bench. David McCray to Kelly Cotton, Britton Hammonds. They've gone for a very athletic, quick, and a team that can, and a backcourt that can possibly shoot well from the perimeter. But their game is to get out and break, to play as much counter-attacking, fast break basketball as they can. And if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, this is the round of 16, part of the Basketball Champions League. Neptunas Klaipeda finishing second place in Group C. We've not played any basketball here in the Basketball Champions League since the group stages, up against MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. Again, they're going with Jack Cooley off the bench. Traveling court of fans from Lithuania making the journey here tonight in Ludwigsburg. Come to cheer on there. Neptunas Klaipeda's very loyal basketball fans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us. And as you can hear, the atmosphere is absolutely electrifying. It is the round of 16, the Basketball Champions League. Our host tonight, MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, hosting Neptunas Klaipeda of Lithuania. Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is about to start as soon as possible. And the tip is underway and is won by Gerard Grant. Takes it down the middle, tries a kick out. Down low, fumbles the pass. Johannes Tiemann comes up with possession. Hammond gets the screen. Cut, burst it, corner, three, McRae. Oh baby! And we're underway. First score broken by MHP RIESenburg. Dave McRae gets the first 3 points. They throw it out low to Gerard Grant. Guarded by Tiemann. Grant goes to the middle, baby hooks, hits the front rib, Tiemann with a rebound. Hammond's thought about shooting but gave it up. Caught 10 on the shot clock. Tries to isolate, kicks out. Kelvin Martin for three. Oh, baby! 2 threes in the early stages for the hosts. Lofton gets it on the wing. Screen from Grant, doesn't use it. Splits the screen. Grant down low, almost fumbles it. Martin can't come up with it. Neptunas will have the ball baseline. There's a foul off the ball. Looks like the foul is on Johannes Tiemann. Martins with Jekyll inbound the ball. Look at the defense from MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, not making it easy. Neptunas have got to work hard if they want to get open. Gets on us, uses the screen, kicks in the corner. Got a 3-ball, no good. Martin swings it over to Cotton. Hammond back to Tiemann, wide open, under the basket, puts up a wild one, doesn't get it. Attacker will break. Tries a Euro step, contact, doesn't get it. Tough move there. Martins with jacket, tried to do the Euro step, almost lost it. Was lucky not to get called for a traveling violation. Gerard Grant goes pick and roll. They kick it out. Goes to his right off the backboard, gets it to go. Beautifully done by Kachinas. And he scores the first 2 points for Neptunas. Hammond's used the screen for Tiemann. He's got 5 on the shot clock. Cotton's got to get a shot up. He's got to shoot it. Tekele Cotton for 3. Doesn't get it. Rebound for Kachinas. Does a pick and roll, give and go straight away. Gerard Grant down low, got to finish it off the backboard. Gerard Grant. The assist was from Kachinas. 3 from Hammonds. Hammonds doesn't get it. Neptunas could just control the tempo a little bit. Quiet the crowd down. You don't want to let the crowd get into it. Kachinas guarded by Kelvin Martin. And there's an offensive foul. And it looks like the foul is on 45, Gerard Grant. set an illegal screen. When you set a screen, you got to stay still. You cannot move. Lucien will bring the ball up under pressure. Gets it down low. Jack Cooley makes the contact, doesn't get it, but in the end he scores. Jack Cooley already making an impact as soon as he gets into the game. Well, Lucien just gets called for the reach-in foul. And Lofton just takes a break and go to the bench. Daniel Ewing will come in for him. Almost lose possession there. Sarskauskas takes it down, kicks it out. Majeda. Nowhere to go, got it by Toppet. Majeka throws up a wild but doesn't get it. There's a foul. The foul is on number 7, Martinez Majeka. Just a little too over-aggressive on the box out to Jack Cooley. Goes up for the shot, doesn't get it. You can see he's just holding on to Jack Cooley. And Crawford will come in for his first entrance of tonight. Struggled last week, but they could just get some good shots from him on the perimeter. He can light up the gym. Trice goes hand up with Lucien. Top at cross course. Trice 5 on the shot clock. Deep 3. Doesn't get it. Tunas get the rebound, deal with the pressure. Cross court in, kicks it out. Good ball movement. Got a 3-ball at the end. And it just gets it to drop. And that is number 8. Gerginas with the open 3. Top at pump face, gives it to Cooley. Cooley top, takes a 15-footer. Jack Cooley, baby! Drains it, 15 feet, you cannot leave him wide open. Daniel Ewing brings the ball up under pressure. Gerginas gets the screen. Cross court, in the corner for 3. Drains it! Beautiful shot. Majeka, the top scorer. Majeka averaging 11 points per game in the Basketball Champions League. Some very, very good performances. Got to get a hand up. Lucien, bit of shake and bake. Trice, 5 on the shot clock. Tries to step back, draws the foul. Doesn't get the foul. Doesn't get the and one. And the foul is on Daniel Ewing. Trice will go to the line for 2 shots. See here, went in, pump fake, got his man in the air, made the contact, beautiful move. Rocky Chase makes the first. Native of Swainsboro, Georgia. Plays basketball at South Carolina. Now finds himself in Ludwigsburg, Germany, and playing here in the Basketball Champions League. Misses the second one, but Cooley gets the offensive board, gets rejected, but they get it back. Trice wide open, doesn't take it. Looking down low for Cooley. Got to give it to him. Cooley, low post. Backs down, muscles in, Batefoot, gets it. Jack Cooley with the baby hook. Jack Cooley's looking at the referee to say, where's the foul? Cooley is actually on 6 points, not 4. That's his 3rd field goal of the night. Gets a handoff for Daniel Ewing. Ewing takes it in wide open off the backboard, doesn't get it. Puts up a hook, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. There's number 15. Vitatis Sarakauskas. Just getting the offensive board of Daniel Ewing's miss. Just able to get it. Fight with Rocky Trice. He's fouled by Crawford. And he makes the first. Makes it 2 for 2. Lewson throws it down low to Crawford. Crawford backs down, spins to the middle. Hook shot, beautifully done. Crawford faked to his right, faked to his left, and he went to the middle. Put up the hook shot, got it to go. It's wide open, but he gave up the 3. Gidzenas kicks it out. Ewing fumbles, loses footing. Trice comes up with it. Crawford on the break. They got numbers. Takes it himself, gets rejected. Beautiful block. Another turnover. Just as they were starting to build momentum, Sarakauskas turns it over. But this is the highlight from Crawford's spin move. A nice jump hook shot. Young players watching, that is the move you want to do. Next play down, Crawford going himself. Getting rejected by Butkovich. Crawford in the low post, this time fades away, hits the front rim, doesn't get it. Gerard Grant gets the defensive rebound. Lofton's back into the game. Almost turns it over. Rocky Trice can't keep it in. Get it into Grant. Ewing steps back, tough shot. Drains it, 3-ball. Just at the end of the shot clock. Daniel Ewing gets his first 3 of the night. Lewson gets a screen for Tiemann. Almost turns it over. And a bit physical play there, knocks him down. Whoa, very physical. And Daniel Ewing on the break. And the home crowd do not like that. Like a very physical push to the ground. But MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg going to call timeout. You can see here. Oh, it looks more like a coming together. Doesn't look like he's pushing his arms out. But Daniel Ewing benefits and lays the easy 2 up. Daniel Ewing, graduate of Duke University, played for the famous Blue Devils. Both teams just getting some good looks from the perimeter. Ludwigsburg 2 for 5, while Neptunas 3 for 4, shooting 75% from the perimeter. Is very, very impressive. The Lithuanians are known for their perimeter shooting, but Neptunas Klaipeda just 4 turnovers too many possibly. Got to take care of the ball. We'll just show you some highlights. Daniel Ewing with his step back. Now To me, it looks like he stepped on the line. Nope, he did not. You can see clearly behind the line. It's a very good call. It's definitely a three-pointer. That's what the officials just want to look over. And the atmosphere becoming absolutely electrifying. Hammonds looking for an isolation. Kicks out. Kelvin Martin takes it down the middle. Martin, strong athletic move, doesn't get it. Daniel Ewan, the rebound, takes it down the middle, wastes no time. Kicks out to Lofton. Lofton down, a beautiful pass. Misses the wide open layup. And then he's caught in a jump ball situation without Johannes Thiemann. Butkovich has got to finish that. Jack Cooley's going to come back in. I mean, how wide open of a look do you need? I mean, it's a beautiful pass, and Lofton's got to be kicking himself. He's not getting an assist for that. Johannes Thiemann's just going to go take a break. Missed the shot. Jack Cooley tries to get the rebound, but Jari Grant does enough to tip it off him. Neptunas Klaipeda will have the possession again. Gets a wide open three, doesn't get it. Rebound from Kelly Cotton. Cotton gets a screen from Cooley. Good ball movement. Kelvin Martin for three from the side, doesn't get it. Patrick Ewing gets another rebound. Gets a screen from Grant. Lofton lobs it. Doesn't, gets it back. Puts up a shot, doesn't get it. We got a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ludwigsburg are going to try and take that time down as much as they can. Hammonds, bit of shake and bake. Crosses over, takes it with his left, floats it up, doesn't get it. Cooley almost gets the offensive board. To Kelly Cotton's got 4 on the shot. Cotton shoots it, doesn't get it. And at the end of the first quarter, it is the visitors, Neptunas Klaipeda, who have a 1-point lead over our hosts, MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, 16-15. Both teams really came out on fire in the early minutes of the first quarter, but just started to cool down in the latter stages. It's the end of the first quarter, and they'll go back to the bench, and they'll talk it over, and try to regroup themselves. Neptunas, 4 for 10 from within the rainbow, just like Ludwigsburg. And also very similar on the percentages for threes. Neptunas just doing a little bit better with the rebounding with 3 more rebounds at 10-7. Neptunas just with 4 turnovers too many. Got to take care of the ball. I'll just show you some highlights to Kelly Cotton. Good ball movement. McRae, the first 3-pointer of the game. Very unselfish play. They're going to need McRae to make some more of that. They're going to spread the defense tonight. Kelvin Martin doing his duties from the perimeter. And we just get set to start the second quarter here. Team's just got a little bit quiet in the early stages, latter stages. Kelly Cotton swings the ball over to Hammonds. Craig tries to take it baseline, struggles to do it. Cotton shake and bake. Turns around, puts up a wild one, doesn't get it. Cooley batting for the offensive board, but doesn't get it. Daniel Lewin, the former Duke Blue Devil, will bring the ball up. Lofton kicks it out. Ewan corner for three. Front rim doesn't get it. Gets the ball back off the fumble. Lofton sprints the screen but loses it. Kelvin Martin comes up with it. Martin, break, make the contact, gets it. It doesn't get the M1. The foul is on number 15, Sarakauskas. Kelvin Martin just able to come up with the loose ball here as Lofton turns it over. As soon as he got it, it was right in the runs. Made the contact. Unlucky not to get the M1. Makes the first. He ties the game up. Makes it 2 for 2. And they almost come up with a steal, but Neptunas just able to get the ball over. Lofton goes pick and roll, gets it back, puts up a shot, doesn't get it. Good play there between Lofton and Sarakauskas. Sarakauskas set the screen, got a good shot, but you got to make it. You can see it's a good 15-foot shot to take off the roll. Kachinas just trying for the offensive board, but tips it out. Throws it down low to Cooley. Cooley backs down. Left shot, beautifully done. Jack Cooley. He's got 8 points tonight. He's got a very, very smooth touch around the basket. Good defense from MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, not making life easy. Ewan takes it in off the backboard, nicely done. It's a very tough shot to get off, bumps and shakes and spins. Able to kiss it off the glass. In and out, doesn't get it. Kachinas will bring the ball up. Almost traveled. Lofton, nowhere to go, puts up a wild shot. And he's fouled by Kelvin Martin. And Lofton will go to the line for 2 shots. See, Cooley is very tough. Goes around, puts up the left jump hook, gets it to roll. The Kachinas travel hit. You can see he keeps his right foot still, so he's not done anything wrong. Makes the first. Chris Lofton makes it 2 for 2. Native of Kentucky. Played his basketball at the University of Tennessee. Was playing at Lamont. Now he's at Neptunas. Down low to Jack Cooley. Got to get the help side defense ready. Cooley tries to go baseline. Kicks it out. Back to Cooley. 5 on the shot clock. He's fouled on the ground. The foul is on number 15, Sarakauskas. Cooley just such a big, strong, imposing player. Jariah Grant will come back into the game to give a little bit of help. Some post defense on Jack Cooley. They've already gone to the switch. Rocky tries back into the game. Cooley touched it, bounce pass. Kelvin Martin bumps, doesn't get it. Last touch on Cooley. Neptunas will have the ball back. Almost tried to wrap it around, but didn't move enough. Chris Hammond's just doing an excellent job on the defense, guarding Neptunas, not letting him get the ball. Chris Lofton pulls up for three, hits the front rim, doesn't get it. Big rebound by Kelly Cotton. Cotton jumps around, gives it to Cooley. Bumps and shakes. And that's going to be a big problem for Neptunas Klaipeda because Cooley is such a physical player, and he's got the ability to draw a lot of fouls on the post players. You can see Grant doing the best job he can, but Cooley just such a physical player. Neptunas just bring Martinez Majeka back into the game, the top scorer. Top but catch and shoot right away, hits the front rim. Johannes Thiemann with a big offensive board. Thiemann down the middle, spins around. Thiemann, what a move! Johannes Thiemann took it into the middle, span around to his right, laid it off the backboard. His first basket of the game, and just when you thought Jerai Grant had a break, because Jack Cooley went to the bench, DNA had to go with finesse rather than strength. Jerai Grant manages to draw a foul on the switch where Kelly Cotton was guarding him. Bit of a mismatch. You can see here, it's not a good switch to be on. They need someone to come and help him out. Crawford checking back into the game. Kelly Cotton will take a break. Crawford with a steal. They got numbers 2-on-1. Crawford again takes it himself, manages to finish it. And there was not a lot Gerdzinas could do other than when he turned the ball over. And Neptunas are going to call timeout because they've got to gather themselves and try and calm things down. Got to take care of the ball. Neptunas adding on to their turnovers. They had 4 at the end of the first quarter, now up to 6. MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, only 1 turnover. Both teams starting to cool down from the perimeter. Just got to keep moving the ball, get some good shots. Can't hold on to it too long.
Now they're running, they call it chin. It's our L4. Okay? They're throwing it. We need a wall. Need a wall here on Lofton. Get through that screen. You got to be high. You got to be high. Get over the top. Get over the top.
See Crawford just able to hold the contact and finish under pressure. Very strong move on the break. The home fans enjoying the atmosphere and the occasion. Majeka brings the ball up, gets it back. Throws it down line, Jerai Grant. Grant, oh my Lord! Jerai Grant took it down the middle and just put Johannes Thiemann on a poster. Johannes Thiemann wasn't expecting, we were not expecting that. That is going to be on the top 5 player of the week. Thiemann, he'll answer down the other end. Instead, he's violated for a traveling call. Jerai Grant got the ball in the low post. Jab step to the baseline, went to the middle. And when you thought he was going for a hook shot, he managed to dunk right over it. Johannes Thiemann must stand at least 6'10". We'll go back down to the same situation. Jerai Grant, Thiemann playing a little bit more aggressively. Kicks it out. We got a 3-ball. Machina doesn't get it. And Thiemann gets a rebound. Looking for Thiemann, gets the roll. Thiemann makes the bump. Doesn't get it, tips it back, doesn't get it still. Jerai Grant with a rebound. Neptunas will just try to slow things down, get into their offense. Goods and that's Kachinas handoff. He's got 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out. We got to shoot it. Tough shot to take. Drains it. Looking a little bit flat, but Neptunas just able to drain it. What a way to get the shot off. Then at the end of the shot clock, Neptunas with the very, very tough situation. Crawford downloaded Tiemann heavily guided by Jirai. And Jirai Grant very pumped up off that offensive play, but he's going to go to the bench. He's going to be replaced. Daniel Ewan's coming back in. He's down here. Jirai Grant down the middle. No mercy for human life. No regard for human life. As soon as he got it squared up, one dribble and just boom right there. Jack Cooley in, muscles round. Jack Cooley gets it to go. 10 points here in the first half. Jack Cooley's playing for an MVP in this tournament. Ewing goes hand up with Signias. Signias made his last 3. Gets another one. Drains it. Gives the assist to Daniel Ewing. Goes over and bangs his chest. And MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg got to call timeout because the Lithuanians are starting to catch fire. See Klaipeda just, Neptunas Klaipeda just getting the last 2 3-pointers to the likes of Neptunas.
We'll trail it and then be ready to flip if they curl over the top. Yeah. And stay high on that wall.
Both teams at 6 assists apiece.
So stay high on the wall. Cover it. If he pops, we got to stop here. I got to stop. We got 2 fouls on Drew. Mazeka's guarding Drew. Yeah, we should go 3. Go 3. They're dropping. Hey, chin, go. Let's go. Mesut, right? Let's go, baby.
Neptunas just finding his mojo right now. Getting wide open. Very quick release and a very excellent way to get his feet set. They get the ball inbound. Neptunas just showing some full court pressure, man to man. Lucing will bring the ball up. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Crawford gets in the low post. Crawford bumps, fades away. Doesn't get it. And Jirai Grant, looked like the ball came off him, but I think the referee is compensating because he was pushed in the back. Which will go in favor of Jack Cooley because he's not going to pick up another foul. Let's have a look. Crawford does the fadeaway. It's possible that Cooley's put a finger on that, and it doesn't look like there's too much. I don't know, actually. Oh, the referee's changed the call, yep. McRae inbounds it. Gets it into Crawford. Crawford looking for Cooley to get it to the man down low. Kicks it out. Crawford for 3. In and out, doesn't get it. Jack could just try to slow things down a little. Neptunas. Goods, let's get to screen. He's got 5 seconds. Got to get a shot off. Reverse layup, doesn't get it. Lucen can break. Corner, McRae, another 3, doesn't get it. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's been a very exciting game of basketball here in the round of 16 of the first leg. Crawford not making the passes easy. Lucen is called for the defensive foul. and shows his appreciation to the call. And Hammonds will come back into the game. Daniel Ewan takes in pressure, gets it back as it came off a Ludwigsburg hand. And Neptunas will inbound the ball baseline. Gurginas gets the ball inbound. Fadeaway shot from Shishkinas. Doesn't get it. Crawford with a big defensive rebound. He'll break down the middle. Crawford tries a Eurostep, bumps, gets the layup. And that is the ability to mix it in with the bigs, get the rebound, and take it to coast yourself, and not necessarily need to look for an outlet. And they cause the turnover. Jack Cooley comes over to help Hammonds with the double team, and Gurginas nowhere to put the ball. He turns it over. Chris Lofton will come back into the game just to give a little bit more stability in the backcourt for Neptunas. Both teams do an excellent job of really going at it, but neither really displaying dominance. McRae almost losing it. Goes down the middle, kicks it out. Martin wide open for three. Kelvin Martin can't get it. Kachinas with the rebound. Daniel Ewan will bring the ball up. Ewing gets the screen, kicks it out. We got a three ball, too short. Cooley with almost a one-handed rebound. McRae looking for Crawford. Give it to him. Crawford got it by, turns a fadeaway shot, doesn't get it. Cooley comes up with the offensive board, almost loses it, fumbles. And he's called for it looked like he was called for a 3-second violation, but it actually looks like Jack Cooley's going to go to the line for 2 shots. You can see Cooley with very, very strong hands. Almost lost it. The foul is on number 15, Sarakauskas. Jerai Grant will come back into the game. Jack Cooley with already 10 points and 4 rebounds. Misses the first. Jack Cooley with a very, very good college experience and already professional basketball experience. Played his basketball at Notre Dame University. Played for the Fighting Irish. Native of Evanston, Illinois. Had a brief stint with the Utah Jazz. Makes the second free throw. Before he arrived in Germany, was playing at Unicaja basketball in the ACB. He's going to go to the bench for a little bit of a break. They'll probably bring him back in pretty soon, but we got a minute and a half to go here in the second quarter. As it is MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg 28 apiece against Neptunas. And Kachinas misses a wide open layup. Good defense from Johannes Thiemann. 3-ball, gets it, drains it. Chris Lofton answers his critics as he gives his team a 3-point lead. Goes up to 5 points. First 3-pointer of the night. Good ball reversal. Crawford takes it down the middle. Crawford puts up the floater, doesn't get it. There is a foul off the ball. Foul is on Jerai Grant. Since the shot went up. That's a very, very tough call because I can't see where he's been guilty, but Kachinas got to make that, but in the end, kicks it out. What a big shot to make. Johannes Thiemann makes the first. Johannes Thiemann, 1994 born, only 23 years of age. Started his basketball at Bros Bamberg. Now finds himself at one of Germany's top clubs. Makes it 2 for 2. Already selected for the German national team to play in the qualification rounds of the Eurobasket 2017, a very, very bright future ahead of him. A young German international prospect. Daniel Ewan just able to get the ball over and avoid the 8-second violation. Down low, puts a bounce pass. Daniel Ewing finishes it, and one. Daniel Ewing, the assist from Sarakowskis. Very unselfish play, had it in the low block. You can see Daniel Ewing gives him a bounce pass. And guards, that is why you cut to the basket. You know, the paint is not only the area for the big man. Daniel Ewing just showing the aggression to get the ball in the low block, get the and-one play, and he makes it a three-point play, the former Duke Blue Devil. Goes up to 9 points with that basket. McRae, another three. Oh, baby! Drains it. 2 for 3 from the Rainbow tonight. It's McRae. Neptunas is going to call timeout. And neither team really running away with this game. It's back and forth, end-to-end stuff. Both teams fairly equal in all aspects. The slight advantage that Neptunas are having is that they're getting better shots on the perimeter. 5 out of 12 from the three-point. MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, 3 so far, thanks to the likes of McRae with 2 and Kelvin Martin with 1. But Neptunas Klaipeda dominating the rebounds, 21-18. Not necessarily dominating it, but just a little bit better. But Jack Cooley is a problem right now for Neptunas Klaipeda. The Lithuanians with 7 turnovers to 2 against the Germans, but got to take care of the ball, as turnovers going to kill you in the latter stages of the game. Daniel Ewan will inbound the ball. Ludwigsburg will try to put on some full court pressure. Kachinas just does a good job of helping to bring the ball up. Ewing gets a screen. Kicks to the corner, they almost lose it. Good ball reversal, we got a 3. Drains it! Sarakowskis. The post player showing the ability, and he's got 3 seconds. He's got to put a shot up behind his team and chucks it off the backboard. And at the end of the first half, it's Neptunas Klaipeda 37-33 against MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, our host here in round 16 of the Basketball Champions League. It's been end-to-end stuff so far. Starting to light up a little bit more in the second quarter. These two teams playing in the first leg of this round of 16 in the Basketball Champions League. See the stats. Neptunas 6 for 13 from the perimeter, just doing a better job of getting some better looks. Also 100% from the free throw line with 5 trips. And the Lithuanians just doing a little bit better job of the rebounds. But also with 7 turnovers too many, they got to take care of the ball. We'll show you some highlights, but don't go anywhere too long, because in 5 minutes we'll be back for the second half of this round of 16 of the Basketball Champions League between Neptunas Klaipeda and MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. First leg. We'll be back in a few moments. We'll leave you some highlights. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a very, very exciting first half here in this round of 16 between MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg and Neptunas Klaipeda. Both teams really, really going for it in the latter stage of the second quarter, but neither really sort of putting a dominating mark or running away with this game. Neptunas Klaipeda hitting a big three at the end of the second quarter. And they're sort of playing the games as we expected. Neptunas just able to get a few more offensive boards and getting some better open perimeter shots. Need to keep Jack Cooley in the game as long as possible, keep him healthy, because he causes a lot of problem for the post defenders. Johannes Thiemann just chipping in a little bit and doing some service behind him, but they're going to need other players to step up down low, and Shishkanas getting some good open three-pointers, some big shots as well. Daniel Ewing already with 9 points here in the first half. And we just get set to start the second half, excuse me. He'll be wanting his players to step up just a little more, come out with a little bit more insurgency in front of the home fans. Remember, they got to play the away fixture next week. Game day 2, this round of 16. We are playing by aggregate, and the last thing you want to be is in a deficit situation where you're going on the road needing to win. These home fans can be very, very loud. You got to give them something to play for, but they've been absolutely electrifying. And as the traveling fans from Lithuania, showing their loyalty and how much they love this basketball club. We just start third quarter. Goods enough to bring the ball up. Gets a screen from Gerard Grant. Lofton takes in the middle, puts a floater up, drains it right in the face of Jack Cooley. Chris Lofton, what a way to start the third quarter. Hammond gets it to Kelly Cotton, screen from Jack Cooley. Kelvin Martin, 6 on the shot clock. Cotton in the corner, 3 seconds, got to shoot it, tough shot, airballs it. Chris Lofton comes up. Lofton takes the middle, kicks it out, another 3-ball. Oh, baby! 7-3 of the night for Neptunas Klaipeda. And Majeka, the top scorer, just neatly finishes the 3-point play. The assist from Chris Lofton. And what a way to start the second half here, this round of 16. On the road against MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg.
He's wide open.
It was really even between these two teams in the first 2 quarters.
Defense with Lofton, we got to try. All you got to do is try. If he goes around, you take one. Okay, let's get after it. It's our ball right here. We're gonna go 5. Look at the roll on the last pick and roll. Look at 50 option first. Let's go. Right ball. Hey, let's go. Defense, 1, 2, 3. Control them. Fine, be ready, okay, because they pass ball back and they're looking for the ball inside. Okay? One side, 2. Let's go, come on.
Here's some highlights. Lofton just kicking it out to Majeka. Majeka just draining the 3. Good penetration and kick. Neptunas feel if they can just penetrate into the lane, make the defense collapse. They got open shooters. It's going to be a problem for MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. Got a man-up, man-to-man defense to stop the penetration, stop the wide-open shooters getting found. Jack Cooley, low post, gets Gerard Grant. Fadeaway shot, tough shot, airballs it. Gets it back. Jack Cooley so aggressive. not giving up on it. Cooley baseline, strength, Jack Cooley. What a move. Gerard Grant, he's got to play tougher than that. Lofton for three. And Neptunas Klaipeda missed a three-pointer, which has been a rarity so far in this game. Down low, Jack Cooley does not get the M1, but it goes to the line for 2 shots. And that is going to be MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg's biggest arsenal, to get the ball down to Jack Cooley as much as possible. Because as shown, there's been few players in this competition that can guard him in a one-on-one post situation. Drew Crawford checked back into the game. To Kelly Cotton will just take a breather. Jack Cooley makes the first free throw. The former Fighting Irish of Notre Dame mentioned, brief spell at the Utah Jazz. He's one of the better post players in this competition. Makes it 2 for 2. We got a steal, good defense. Martin gives it up, down low. Cooley again, Jack Cooley. And just as Neptunas Klaipeda was starting to build some momentum and starting to run away with it, they forgot one person, and that was Jack Cooley. The Neptunas Klaipeda are going to call timeout because they've got to find a solution for that man. The Lithuanians just winning the first and second quarter by 1 and 3 points. That's a big difference there, as the Lithuanians are 7 for 15 from the perimeter, while the Germans are only 3 for 13. MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg shot the ball exceptionally well last week against Maccabi Remedia. The Neptunas have got to take care of the ball. There's a leak in turnovers at the moment. Good ball movement, able to get the ball to their best player. We got another turnover, it's a good play. It's an 8-second violation. MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg doing an excellent job of pressing, putting Gerdzinus under a lot of pressure. And that is why they've been such a successful team here in the basketball champions. They've got to bring Daniel Lewin back in. Got to give some stability in the backcourt. MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, just such a brilliant defensive basketball team. Rocky Trice. Down low to Cooley. Cooley turns it over. No, get it back. Kelvin Martin, 5 on the shot clock. Takes it down the middle. Martin around, doesn't get it. Cooley puts it up. There's a foul on the ground, and it's on Gerard Grant again. See, Martin goes to the basket. And there's the contact. I believe. Oh no, the foul was against. The foul was when Gerard Grant has picked up his 3rd personal foul, where he made some contact on Martin going to the basket, and Martin will go to the line for 2 shots. And that's not good for Neptunas Klaipeda, because really Gerard Grant is probably their only post player that can take on Cooley, but you can see already MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg see Gerard Grant's out, and they're going to bring in Johannes Tiemann to relieve Cooley of a few minutes. And Kelvin Martin makes the first free throw. Kelvin Martin, the left-handed shooter, makes it 2 for 2 from the line. Still struggling. Ludwigsburg, a lot of pressure to get shot in the baseline. Drains it. What a way to answer your mark into this game. Sarkowskis just neatly finishes the jump shot. Goes up to 7 points of that basket. Neptunas by 3. Shot in the corner. Oh, baby! Chris Hammond just drains the three, and he ties the game up. Big shot. Ludwigsburg haven't been very methodical from the three-point line. That is a big three to make as he ties the game up. Majeka tries one-on-one. We got another shot. Karasauskas doesn't get it. Tiemann comes up with a rebound. Martin, they're looking down low to Tiemann. Tiemann bangs around. Left shot, beautifully done. Spins around. Gets the left-handed jump hook to go. Johannes Tiemann. And it's all about the defense right now from Ludwigsburg. Majeka, wide open layup. Doesn't get it, but he's fouled. The foul is on Drew Crawford. And Martinez Majeka is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Got it. Neptunas cut the lead down to 1, 46-45. Ludwigsburg already going to the free throw line 12 times tonight. Krop made his last, but doesn't get the next one. Lofton will bring the ball up. Guarded by Rocky Trice. Kicks in the corner, got another three, doesn't get it. Rocky Trice with a big board, showing the physicality. Tiemann tries to muscle his way, doesn't get it. Crawford throws it back down, but it will not count. Crawford got the tip back dunk. But the reason it will not count is because Johannes Tiemann was fouled in the process. The Tiemann will go to the line for 2 shots. What a play here by Drew Crawford. And the highlight does not show it. The top part will come back into the game and relieve Kelvin Martin. Johannes Tiemann misses the first. Johannes Tiemann, as we mentioned, started his basketball at Bros Bamberg. Already been a member of the German national team and will also be a member of the German national team when they go for their qualification rounds for the Eurobasket 2017. Misses them both. Got to make free throws. They throw it away. They try the pick and roll play. They don't get it in the end. And there's an offensive foul off the ball. It's on Johannes Tiemann as he knocks down Sarakauskas. Neptunas Klaipeda will get the ball back. Johannes Tiemann will go to the bench for a break, and Jack Cooley will come back into the game. And look at the defense from MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. Nowhere to go for Neptunas Klaipeda. Three in the shot clock, got to shoot it, too short. Does he get the shot up? No, he doesn't. It's a 24-second violation. The Lithuanians are getting exceptionally frustrated with Ludwigsburg's defense. His life is too difficult right now. Jack Cooley down low, gets bumped, kicks it out. Rocky tries, takes it in, steps back off the backboard. Rocky tries, gets it, he goes, he kisses the glass. And Jack Cooley is blocked by Daniel Ewing. And there's an offensive foul, and he goes against Jack Cooley as he got a little over aggressive with Sarakauskas. You can see Cooley kicking out there, right there. Locking arms with Karasauskas. There's a steal on the break. Rocky tries. Showtime, but he does not jam it down. Instead, he easily lays it up. Again, it's all about the defense from MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. Another turnover. Rocky tries with 3 points and 3 steals. Kicks it out. Mateka with a 3. Doesn't get it. Cooley with the rebound. Down the lane, lays it up. Hammond. It's a 7-point lead to Ludwigsburg. They're running away with it. Listen to this atmosphere. Absolutely electrifying in here. Pulls up, poor shot. Cooley with another rebound. Ludwigsburg break. They move the ball top up from way out. Oh, baby! Drains it. And Ludwigsburg have a 10-point lead. And Neptunas Klaipeda got to call timeout as they are starting to capitulate here in the latter stages of the third quarter. Neptunas Klaipeda only 8 points in the third quarter. Did such a good job of moving the ball and getting open shots in the first half. They're nowhere to be seen. 7 for 19 from the three-point line. And the turnover numbers just get larger and larger for the Lithuanians. 13 turnovers. MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. A lot of that is down to the fact they've just been putting a lot of pressure defense in the full court, forcing the Lithuanians into some poor shots, and it's working out well for them. Just show you some highlights. Top out with a deep three-pointer. I mean, that is from the desert. Daniel Ewing just has the ball guarded by Cotton. We got a 3-ball. Air balls it. That's another poor shot as they go for 7 out of 20 from the rainbow tonight. They get it down to Jack Cooley. Kicks out the loosing. Back to Cooley, better position. Kicks it out. Cotton gives up the 3. Cotton down the lane. He's fouled, and the foul's on number 8, Gurdzinus. To Kelly Cotton, took a nasty shot there. See, beat Catchiness going to the basket, just took the shot, and Gurdzinus just trying to stand his ground. inbound the ball. Get a quick shot, top it, doesn't get it. Big rebound from Daniel Ewing. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ewing guided by Kelly Cotton. Almost turns it over, puts up a wild pass. Gerdzis keeps it, gets it to get a shot at the end. Doesn't get it. The kick out. Ewing wide open for three. Daniel Ewing can't get it. There's a foul on the rebound. It's on Jack Cooley. Well, actually, the foul is in favor of Jack Cooley as he was fouled, getting the rebound. Chris Hammonds will check back into the game. Jack Cooley already with 17 points tonight. We'll go to the line for 2 shots. As Neptunas Klaipeda in the penalty. Makes the first 8 rebounds, 2 rebounds away from a double-double, which he had in the last game. Doesn't get the second. It's now 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Gerdzis kicks it in the corner. We got a 3. Oh, drains it. Kachinas lights it up, and they needed that. They just needed a bit of life in them. It's the 8th three-pointer for Neptunas Klaipeda. 8-point lead to MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter. Cad, top it, catch and shoot. No. Offensive foul, an illegal screen set. That was the foul on Jack Cooley. It was on Kelvin Martin. Jeriah Grant will check back into the game. It's an interesting decision as Jeriah Grant already got 3 fouls. Why would you bring him in for the last minute of the third quarter where potentially could pick up a 4th? And you don't want to be going into the 4th quarter with 4 fouls. Kachinas gives it back to Daniel Ewing. We got a steal. Drew Crawford on the break. Crawford! Oh, my Lord. Drew Crawford just took a nasty shot. Looked exceptionally painful. It was a bit of an accident. He's saying he's okay, but see Crawford, I mean, that's all desire. It's all hustle. He dunks it on the break. Just loses his hand. He falls nastily on his back. We hope that Drew Crawford's all right. See, it was just merely an accident. He's all right, and he's back in the game already. Tough as nails, Drew Crawford. There's a foul on the ground. And Butkevicius is going to go to the line for 2 shots. Rocky Trice comes back into the last 45 seconds of the third quarter. Butkevicius makes the first free throw. Makes it 2 for 2. Down the middle, Trice can't get it. And there's a foul. The foul is on Kachinas, and Kachinas cannot understand. Shows his frustration. Rocky Trice is going to go to the line for 2 shots. Show the replay of Drew Crawford's fall. And that is a very dangerous situation, but we're glad Drew Crawford's all right. And Johannes Thiemann comes back in for the last 34 seconds. gives Jack Cooley a breather. Probably don't want to get Jack Cooley into any foul trouble in the last 34 seconds of the third quarter. Rocky Trice makes the first. Makes it 2 for 2, and Ludwigsburg have a 10-point lead going into the last 34 seconds. Gertzinus will bring the ball up. Daniel Ewing gets a screen from Jari Grant. Butkovic takes down the middle, nowhere to go. 5 on the shot clock. Takes down the middle, floater layup, doesn't get it. They'll try to get the last shot. They got 8 seconds to get one more shot. Down the middle, Hammonds kicks it. Crawford stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover. And Neptunas will have 2.6 seconds to get one more shot here in the third quarter. Daniel Ewing, got to get it up, puts it up. Oh, baby! Daniel Ewing, did it count? And the referees are going to have to look at that because what a big shot to make at the end of the third quarter. But at the end of the third quarter, it's MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg up by 7. They really have set the tempo here in the second half with their defense. And the defense has led to Neptunas turnovers, which has led to points. And we've got to look at the replay. Did he get it off in time? Just have a look. Tough to save from that angle. I don't know that. That looks way too close. It looks like it, to me, it looks like it's still in his hand just by 1/10 of a second. And it looks like it will not count. It looks like he did not get the shot off in time. Yep, the basket has been disallowed, and that is tough. Daniel Ewing, what a way to get the shot off, but just missed it by possibly 1/10 of a second. But you look at the stats. Both teams really doing a good job on the boards and equal on assists, but Neptunas have got to take care of the ball. Just too many turnovers. That's what the problem's been for them. They've not been able to deal with the defense by Ludwigsburg. Rocky Trice has just been everywhere tonight, causing so many problems for his players. We'll just show you some highlights from the third quarter. We just get set to start the final quarter, where our host Ludwigsburg have a 10-point lead over our visitors. Rocky Trice takes it baseline, reverse layup. Rocky Trice, easily done. Gerard Grant could not step over. I mean, it's the beginning of the fourth quarter, but he's in 3 personal fouls, and they need him down there battling with Jack Cooley. The one-on-one defense has got to be better from Neptunas. Kelvin Martin just reaching over aggressive. He picks up another personal foul. He's had a good game tonight, Kelvin Martin. Daniel Ewing gets the handoff from Gerard Grant. Ewing kicks into the corner. 5 on the shot clock, got to shoot it. Tough shot with Jack Cooley, doesn't get it. Gerdzis comes back up with it. It's a mismatch as Ewing guarded by Cooley. Ewing takes in the middle, floats it up, drains it. Beautiful little floater. They go down low. Drew Crawford. Crawford turns and fades. In and out, doesn't get it. Big rebound by Kelvin. Puts up a floater, gets blocked by Gerard Grant. There's a foul on the ground. And Kelly Cotton's going to come back into the game. Lofton gets a screen from Gerard Grant, takes down the middle, kicks in the corner. Butkovicius wide open for 3, way off. Jack Cooley with a rebound. Kelvin Martin gets a switch, pulls up for 3, doesn't get it. Gerard Grant with a big rebound over Jack Cooley. Daniel Ewing kicks to Butkovicius. They get a corner 3-pointer. Bit flat. Gets his own rebound. Turns it over. And to Kelly Cotton in the midcourt against Joe Lofton. Gets swiped. But they get it back. Kelvin Martin under the basket. And he gets fouled by Daniel Ewing. Kelvin Martin's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Martin just underneath the basket, so methodical. He has such a high vertical and a very soft touch around the basket. An undersized forward, but because he's so athletic and can jump so high, he's versatile enough to play the 3 and the 4. And he's a good shooter too, very good consistent shooter as a left-handed player. Toppet will come back into the game to replace Kelvin Martin. Ewing takes it down the middle, tries to dish off, turns it over. Jack Cooley with the steal. Pulls up, Lucen doesn't get it. Not known for taking shots, more sort of dribbling under pressure and getting the team into an offense. Almost turns it over, gets it back. Gerard Grant gets his one-on-one position against Jack Cooley. Turns baseline, fades away, doesn't get it, airballs it. Cooley kicks it out. McRae for three. Another air ball. Both teams just gone a little bit quiet here in the midway through the fourth quarter. Kachinas brings the ball up, looking very uncomfortable. Chris Lofton just keeps things under control. There's a jump ball situation. And Ludwigsburg will get the ball back as Klaipeda's had possession of the ball at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Good defensive hustle there. Oh, correction, Neptunas will have possession because Ludwigsburg had the first ball at the end of the fourth quarter. Gerdzinus is fouled on the ground by McRae. McRae just using his arm down too low, not moving his feet. Good play there, good ball movement by Neptunas. Cut to the basket by Shadakauskas. The assist coming from Kachinas. Downloaded Tiemann almost lose it. Kicks in the corner, McRae for three. Drains it to two because he had his foot on the line. .13 lead to Ludwigsburg. Get in the corner for three. Macheka doesn't get it. Lucen comes up with the ball. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of this first leg of the round of 16. Cotton 5 pulls up for three. It's Kelly Cotton, can't get it. Kachinas gets a rebound. There's a blocking foul on Toppert. Tried to take the charge but didn't have his feet set. Jack Cooley comes back in front for Johannes Tiemann, as does Gerard Grant for Neptunas. Daniel Ewing pulls up from 15, drains it. Good play there, used the screen for Gerard Grant. Pulled up from 15 with a hand in his face. Way to shoot under pressure. He's up to 13 points. 6 for 7 from within the rainbow. Jack Cooley, 18 points, gets the ball in the low block. Lucen for three, doesn't get it. Turnover, Kachinas throws it and a bit of a spin around by Kelly Cotton. Toppert, three from the side, doesn't get it. throws it away. Oh no, it's a deflection. Neptunas will have it baseline. Jari Grant was wide open under the basket. Rocky Trice comes back into the game, gives Lucen a break. Gets it in. Ewing does not get the foul. Hammonds kicks out top out. Got to shoot the ball. 1 second on the shot clock. Airballs it. 24-second violation. And he'll be thinking there's a lot we got to work on going back home next week, as it could be down in double digits. The biggest thing right now for Neptunas is to cut into that 10-point lead, make it as little as possible. Takes down the middle, pulls up 15-foot, drains it. Gerdzinas cuts it down to an 8-point lead. Goes up to 5 points, his first bucket from within the rainbow tonight. Good ball movement from Ludwigsburg. Trice blocked off the backboard. Cooley with a rebound. And he's fouled. And Jari Grant picks up his 4th foul. Jack Cooley will go to the line for 2 shots. Rocky's blocked off the backboard. Cooley just there. Too big, too strong. Jack Cooley already with his double-double tonight. 11 rebounds and 18 points. It's been 7 for 10 from the field. Makes it 5 for 7 from the free throw line with that free throw. Jack Cooley's been the big difference tonight. Missed the second one. Ewing takes himself, tries to wrap around, but blocked by Cooley. Neptunas Klaipeda will have the ball baseline. Good block there from Jack Cooley. Tries the backdoor play, but Ludwigsburg just do enough good job keeping the ball. Kelly Cotton tries to pass through the lane, but just comes off Gerdzinas. Ludwigsburg will have it baseline. We get the ball inbound. Hammonds gives it to Rocky Trice. Rocky Trice! What a three-pointer! Makes it a 12-point lead. And Neptunas Klaipeda going to have to call timeout. Before this deficit gets any bigger, they've got to cut it down. Going home next week back to Lithuania. I mean, that has just been a big difference there. It's been the story all night. Neptunas Klaipeda, 18 turnovers, just too many. Remember, this is a team that finished second in Group C. They've out-rebounded MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg, but it's all been about the turnovers. They got to take care of the ball next week going home. Could find themselves down by 10 at home, which means they're going to have to play extra special next week at home if they're going to beat this team and go on to the final eight in this competition. Big three from Rocky Trice. Jack Cooley's been no surprise. For me, he's been the MVP tonight like he was last week. Just so physical in the low block. 11 rebounds, 19 points already. Minute and a half to go here in the fourth quarter. Ewing takes down the lane, doesn't get the M1. He draws the foul on Chris Hammonds, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Daniel Ewing makes the first. The former Duke Blue Devil. He knows that going next week, they're going home with a big job to do. They've gotta play well next week. Because whatever the score finishes tonight, that's where they'll start next week. And also, MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg gone to the free throw line. 22 free throws tonight. Neptunas Klaipeda, only 11 free throws. And in fairness, the Lithuanians have settled more for perimeter shots, but it just shows you how much getting the ball in the paint can give you more opportunities. You want to go to the free throw line as much as possible. 11 more free throws. Quite frankly, that's the difference right there, 11 points. Kelvin Martin, big three, doesn't get it. Kachinas comes up with it. Ewing takes it down the middle, gives it Gerard Grant, throws it down. Gerard Grant with his second jam of the night, cuts it down to a 9-point lead, and we got a timeout. That's what the Lithuanians got to do. They got to cut into this lead as much as possible. The third quarter is where the big difference has been. It was actually Neptunas Klaipeda up by 4 at the end of the first half, but MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg just brought their defense to life. It caused so many turnovers for Neptunas. Both teams very equal. Not too much difference between the threes and shots within the paint. What a thunder slam there. Jack Cooley gets the ball inbound, just avoids stepping out of bounds. Neptunas just trying to double team Ludwigsburg players. Hammond's under pressure, but they get the ball sideline again. Ewing almost comes up the steal, and Hammond's. Ludwigsburg, what they got to do is hold the ball. Try to get a good shot. Got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hammonds takes it in, kicks it out. Topot takes a three, tough three, doesn't get it. Rocky Trice gets a rebound. He'll put up for 3. Rocky Trice puts it back up to a 12-point lead. And the home fans love it. They're going to Lithuania next week with a 12-point lead, possibly. Rocky Trice is up to 15 points. 2 for 3 from the perimeter. Daniel Ewing kicks it. Gerard Grant in and around, misses a layup. Jack Cooley with the board. Ludwigsburg can get another bucket, give themselves a bigger lead next week. Cooley, alley-oop layup, doesn't get it. 3 seconds, Kachinas chucks it up. And that is the end of the first leg here in the round of 16 as MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg come out victorious 73-61 against Neptunas Klaipeda. And what an atmosphere it's been. He'll be very confident going in next week on the road with a 12-point lead because they know what they got to do to go into the final 8 here in the Basketball Champions League. He's got a lot to think about and a lot of questions to answer. 18 turnovers tonight. They've got to do a better job going home. Jack Cooley, 18 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double. He's been the difference tonight. Kelvin Martin chipping in. Drew Crawford, Johannes Thiemann, they all played their roles tonight, their parts. Gerard Grant as well. Could handle Jack Cooley for so much of the game. Daniel Ewing, they're going home. They got to regroup. What an atmosphere and what a game it was tonight. Neptunas just doing a little bit better job of the rebound in 36 of 31, but the turnover says it all. Too many turnovers, got to take care of the ball. Jack Cooley finished with 19 and 12 rebounds. Daniel Ewing, 14 points. Kachinas had 10 rebounds and 3 assists. Rocky Trice with 4 steals. By Cooley and Grant, a pair of them having 2 blocks. Zerkauskas chipped in 9 points with Chris Lofton also putting in 7. Martin having 9 points, doing very well from the perimeter. Well, what a night it was for MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg. See Trice coming up with a rebound, getting the final 3 of the game, making it a 12-point lead for them going into Lithuania next week. And a bit of a tradition here at Ludwigsburg as they clap the fans' hands, they leave to show their appreciation for their support. The fans are happy, the players are happy. They're going next week with a lead and hopefully on to the final 8. Just show you some highlights from the game. Hammonds draining a 3. Had a very good night tonight, Chris Hammonds. Johannes Thiemann just muscling around down low. Banging around the low post, showing the jump hook ability. And on the break, Rocky Trice everywhere on the defense. And that was a big difference tonight. It was the defense of MHP RIESEN Ludwigsburg that caused the 18 turnovers. They had an excellent night tonight. They played collectively and defended collectively. For Ludwigsburg, Cooley being their top scorer, top player. But to them, it's not a matter who finishes with 20 points. They play for each other. Drew Crawford on the break had a nasty fall in this dunk and almost injured himself, but in the end he was okay, took the hit. Tough as nails, Drew Crawford. Got to be one of the toughest players in this competition. It was a nasty hit, but thank God he's okay. What a player Drew Crawford is. Daniel Ewing finished with 14 points, had an excellent game tonight. Pulls up from 15 feet. Has the ability to shoot from the perimeter and within. Finish around the basket, such an athletic player. See both teams just doing a good job on the perimeter. Daniel Ewan giving it to Jeriah Grant. Now, in the first half, Jeriah Grant had the one-on-one situation against Johannes Thiemann, and he dunked over, literally jumped over Johannes Thiemann. And this was the final three. Rocky Trice scored. It gave them the 12-point lead going into next week's game in the second leg. I mean, that could prove to be a big, big shot because it puts them in a double-digit lead. Next week going into Lithuania, who knows how big that shot will be. But we'll see you next week in round 2 of the Basketball Champions League. It's good night for now for here in Ludwigsburg.